Hey everyone, this is Toya with the Blue Lighthouse Mantle. Had a little adventure today, well this morning, this rising. It's Michigan, so there was this ice storm, so to speak. It's not cold, cold, cold. It's just ice everywhere. So my grandpa was whining and begging me to take him outside. I did not want to go outside. I did not. But he was persistent. And I knew when I went to use the bathroom and he went and sat by the door until I was coming out, I knew he needed to go outside. So I took him out in the back first. And usually I would have the harness on him, but I didn't this day. I was like, he just gonna be by the back fence, pee a few times, and I'm gonna call him and tell him to come on in. This ninja kept creeping up on the other side of the fence and sprinted out towards the front and went all the way around. I kept calling, and I was walking towards him, and every time I walked towards him, he just kept going. So I went in the house and asked my grandson if he can help me. And as soon as I went back outside after my grandson, because he didn't have any clothes on, I went back outside to start walking towards him. He looked up, saw me, and started coming back this way. And I was so angry, I guess because I was scared, It's not my dog. I just went to go take him out. I was really nervous. I thought something could have happened to him or he just never came back or what have you. And I wanted to fuss at him, but I didn't. I gave him the grandma look. I did give him the grandma look. Yes, Louie, I gave you the grandma look. And then Spirit Team said, think about that. So I had to think about it. He was only doing what was naturally for him to do. First of all, dogs shouldn't be cooped up in the house anyway, because that's not their natural habitat. We make them that way, but that's not what they're really supposed to be. Secondly, don't know where I was going with that point, but I'm thinking about him wanting freedom. He just, even if it was just for a few minutes, he just wanted to get away and be free. Do his thing and find someplace else to go besides the little area that he's kept in. And I had to look at that about my own journey that I'm going through. I just wanted out of what I was going through. I wanted out of the area I was in. I wanted out of the people I was around. I wanted to do more, to see more, to be more. And so many people are angry at me for that. Angry. I mean, really angry to the point that they want to take somebody off the face of the earth because They moved on. What a lesson. I will say that I am so grateful. I am so grateful to be on this journey. And so many people think that they can continuously do things because they think that you're alone. They think because, I'm not around all of my children, or I don't have any friends or family, because I don't deal with my family at all. I only deal with my children and my grandchildren and my grand animals. They think because of that I'm lonely and I'm alone. Trust me, I am not. I am perfectly fine. I am happy. I'm so much happier than when I was. Do I have the things that I had before? No. I think that's a lesson in itself. I don't need all of that stuff to be happy. It's stuff. It comes and it goes. It goes. Everything I lost, everything that I lost, everything I just walked away from one day, I can get that all back. I can get it all back, plus something. And I will, because that's been promised to me. But I feel so much better, and I know who I am. My life is not wrapped up in someone else's life. My energy is not paying somebody else's bills. My energy is not building empires for other people. My energy is not being siphoned to make another female look better and feel better about herself anymore. No more. What a wonderful feeling that is. A wonderful feeling. And I'm so grateful to you, Louie. Thank you. I love my grandpa. He has given me a lot of things to learn about me, just dealing with him. I'm learning a lot. So, I know it's a lot of people out there who, I know because I was one of them, that want to get away. They just want to walk away. Because I wanted to walk away so many years and just didn't, because I thought I was obligated to be there for everyone. Let it go. Let it go. And I know some people say that's easier said than done. But I've done it. I've done it. I don't have to ask somebody what they want for dinner. I don't have to say, well, I'm going to be here until this time and then I'll be home. I don't have to be on the phone with the bill collectors. Okay, well, I get paid on such and such time, and blase splee and blase blah. And be all feeling all this rock gut in my stomach because I'm wondering, how I'm going to pay this bill, or robbing Peter to pay Paul. I don't have to go through that anymore. When I say I walked away, a whole house full of shit. I mean, now I'm looking at it sometimes and be like, dang, I wish I had brought that with me. But dang, I could have used that right now. But other than that, it feels great. I've been promised that I would get back everything I lost and more. It's a promise. It's my birthright. When it's gonna happen? I don't know. I don't know. But I know during this time I'm learning how to be patient. I'm learning that there's a whole lot of things that I do not need. I'm learning how important it is to be outside intentionally and just breathe. I'm learning how important it is to intentionally get sleep. How important it is to intentionally just move. Move my body, even if it's just dancing, because that's something that I love to do. I love just listening to music. And I don't have to worry about somebody asking me what I'm listening to, because I listen to all genres of music. I love music, not a certain type of music. I love music. Now lyrics, that's where I get in trouble a little bit, because I listen to the music first, and sometimes I find out the lyrics are not to my liking. So a lot of times I'll listen for the instrumental of a certain song or something, so I can listen to it. But having the joy of just sitting and looking at the sun, whether I'm outside or in the house, is absolutely wonderful, and it's healing. To cry whenever the hell I want to is wonderful. It's cleansing. It's healing. I don't have to worry about somebody telling me, what's wrong with you? I'm purging all of that old shit that I thought was right, or I thought was me, or I thought I had to do. I don't have to do shit for anybody but for me. That's it. People say it's selfish. They say, how could you? I'm in my selfish mode right now. Yep. I sure am. And I'm alright with that. It may have taken me 55 years, but I'm remembering who I am. And that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Well, I'm not going to stay on there too long. I just hope that someone hears what I've just said, and I know you're already thinking about it, but what I said is just another sprinkle to what the universe can do for you. Well, you do for yourself. We gotta stop always looking on the outside of us, because everything that we need, we already have. But the world doesn't want us to know that. They want us to always keep searching on the outside. And it was with us all along. So I hope that my little sprinkle helps you to shift, make some changes. No, that won't be easy. A lot of crying, lots of snotting, lots of feeling guilty. You get over that. A lot of people talking about you changed. Yeah, asshole, I did change. For me. For the better. You're gonna get a lot of pushback. I'm just giving you that warning there. But it's nothing that you can't get through. Nothing you can't get through. You will be okay. And you'll find out that you are a lot stronger than you ever thought you were. Let me say this one thing. All the time that I was in a marriage, almost 20 years, I thought that I needed someone to help me to get through, to do, to be better, to be a better me. That I needed help with the bills or what have you. And being away from all of that, I did everything on my own. I had a few breadcrumbs. Yeah, I was being breadcrumbed the whole time. But I did everything on my own. I even started a business on my own. No credit, no one lent me any money. I did have someone that bought me a few things, like decorative things for the business, which I am so very grateful. She bought me things that would help me when I go out to different functions, to lay on my table and whatnot. I am very, very grateful for that. She didn't have to do that. But I felt like she did it because she believed in me. And there's other people, with their encouragements or, what have you. Even around Christmas time one time when I was working, people will have you write out a list. And I wrote out things like olive oil and, things that I needed. And some of the things were for my business. So I am very grateful for that. So grateful. Even the last Christmas at work before I left, I had some nurses who pitched in, and they got all of these people together to donate money. And oh my God, it helped me so much, because it helped me to um, survive even for a little while after I left the job, because I just walked off the job. Um, I mean, I was planning to go back that day when I left. I was planning to come back, but as I was leaving, I was in an Uber, and by our VA, there's like a daycare, and there is a murder of crows. Now, mind you, like a week or two before, certain days when I was getting on the bus, off the bus, walking into work, there's an area, and it was all these crows. I didn't see them, but I can hear them, and they were so loud. I was like, they were having this loud conversation. They were just going back at each other. You know how crows sound. It carries. And I'm like, what is this about? Why do I keep hearing that? Everybody else just walking like they hear nothing. Then I would see rabbits that would just walk up to me and just look at me. And if someone else came up behind me, then they'll go away. Um, I'm seeing feathers that's falling. I would see them just falling, and you know how they do the spiral, falling down in front of me. And going home or coming, we would see just the last time I think I saw 4 deer, and the driver just stopped and allowed them to go across the street. I thought it was so beautiful. I started crying. I didn't want the driver to see though, but it was really beautiful. But that day I saw that murder of crows, and it made me think about all of my ancestors. Just like, this is it. Some were just down pecking, other ones was just looking at me as I was looking at them. That was it. I knew. People say, oh, she talks to the birds. I listened to the birds that day. Yep. Yeah. I'm not crying now because something's wrong. I'm crying because it's such a beautiful journey. That was actually on a long time before I realized what was happening to me. So, some people think that a journey is like such a short time. No, your journey is never ending. It's never ending. Never. I got caught up in that, so I don't remember what point I was trying to make. But the journey can be very beautiful. The thing is, we like to fight it. You can't fight it. And once you're on, you can't go back. No. You can try. Well, let me say this. You can't go back. But will things be the same as they were? No. They will be worse. So it's best for you to just stay on your journey. And yes, one of the things is that you have to get by yourself. Not everyone has to be totally by themselves. Some people have family members and friends who will never try to do anything to them. And that is absolutely beautiful. That would have been beautiful, but that wasn't my journey. So you don't have to be totally by yourself, but at some point you have to spend a lot of time by yourself. You know what I mean? Because that's the only way you can hear your higher self, is to be by yourself and sit and listen to what it is that your higher self and your ancestors, your spirit guides, whoever is trying to talk to you and tell you. Because they can give you all the information that you need. You don't have to look into books, which is a good thing, but you don't have to. You don't have to go to gurus and all the different things that people do, that people make money off of. Yeah, it's absolutely fine, and I understand that people need to make money. But everything you need to know is already within you. You just have to listen and stop fighting it. Trust me. Some days I still fight it. I mean, eventually I let go, but you didn't learn all this stuff for 55 years and think it's just going to go away overnight. It does not happen. That's unrealistic. Now, there are some things that you can stop doing cold turkey. There are some things that you can, some ways you can stop thinking cold turkey. Yeah. I'm not saying everything is, going to be a fight. No. But some of the major stuff, it's not going to happen overnight. Just be prepared for that and be okay with that. And even with that, you're still not doing it alone. You just have to ask for help, not from the outside world. Go within and ask your spirit guides help. Now, if you don't believe in all of that, I'm not really sure. What you can do. I'm pretty sure there's something. But I've always had a belief in a higher power. Not one that's just going to do everything. Because if I'm made in his image, well, that's a totally different story. But if I am, well, we'll just say it like this. If I am in the image of God, then I am God. So everything I've already needed is already in me. The higher power, the creator I know, left us everything that we needed. What we needed for ourselves, what we needed to eat. Now, yes, these people are screwing it up. They're poisoning it, the air, the food, everything. But there's ways to get around all of that. It is. Okay. Anyway, I hope that whoever sees this will encourage you to take a little. It doesn't have to be a giant leap, but to take a little step at a time. that saying goes, is that God didn't ask for perfection, just those who know who know. I know you've heard that before, but basically, God is not asking you to just be perfect in everything. You wouldn't need Him if you were perfect. He just needs you to put one foot forward, one at a time, little increments, little things that pills you can swallow, not the big horse pills. Yeah, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'm sending lots of good stuff out to those who need it. Everyone who just wants to take it, you're being blocked. I'm sure you can see that now. And it's not, I'm laughing because I'm laughing at you. That was just like a chuckle. Because if situations were different, I probably would have done the same thing that you done. What we see is good and evil is all the same thing. It's just on a different side of the spectrum. It's all the same. Light and dark, same thing. Different side of the spectrum. And who knows? In the past life, I believe in past lives, which it's not really past. Everything is all happening at once. But for what I'm saying, we're just going to look at it as a past life. In past lives, I could have been, I've seen many of my past lives, but I could have been a bad person in a past life. I could have been. Who knows? I heard someone say that we have to live different lives as different things in order to learn. This is a learning place. So it was just my turn in this lifetime to be good. Or I don't think that was the right words, but if you understand what I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying. It will be okay. Everything will be okay. Email me if you want to talk about it. Yeah, I turn my comments off because I have some people who are still very into being not so nice. Not judging because it's part of their contract. My contract in this lifetime was to be who I am and to come on this journey and be the way that I am. Other people's contracts were for them to be the way that they are, and that's why they won't stop doing baneful magic. They won't stop saying bad things out of their mouth about me. They won't stop doing unsavory things with their body. They won't stop gambling, unaliving, stealing from other people. It's in their contract to do that. And okay, do that over there somewhere. But as I said before, my contract was to be and do what I am. And because I got on my journey and never looked back, the universe is protecting me. A whole spiritual team. I got my ancestors. I even got ancestors of the people who are doing things to me on my side. Isn't that something? Who'd have thunk it? And how do I know that? I see them. I talk to them. But I have people or spirits of other lineages who have certain skills, who come and help for whatever specific thing that I need to get through. That's amazing to me. Did you see that orb? Hi, sweetie. I love you too. You know, side note. Sometimes when you're on your journey, you think, what the F is happening to me? You'll go from people are thinking I'm crazy to you saying, this is crazy. I think I'm going crazy. But the universe always does something to let you know that everything that you're doing is absolutely perfect. Everything you're doing is A-okay. Even in your mistakes, you are still doing the right thing because you're choosing to do what you feel is right for you. So don't worry about making mistakes. It's all in teaching you how to listen to you, to your intuition, to your higher self. But just seeing that orb lets me know that what I'm saying can help someone else. And I'm okay, even if it's just one person. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Yeah. It's nothing like being at peace. All right. Again, my tears are not because I'm sad. I'm good. I'm good. I need to blow my nose. All right. I need to go do that. Have a wonderful day. I love you all. Be good. best that you can. I will talk to y'all later. This is Toya with the Blue Lighthouse Mantle.